Barakatah Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Chachwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well with sincerity, honesty, and integrity. Brothers laboring in this truth, putting their life on the line, especially in these times. Salutations to you, brothers, and you brothers and sisters who believe in this truth wholeheartedly and sincerely. Shalom to the hopeful elect. All right, we here once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So you see the title. Severe storms leave widespread damage, massive power outages across Memphis in the Mid-South. All right, so as we know, we just did a lesson on what's going on and reported, because we are we are spiritual reporters. We prophesy, we tell you what's going on in the news, and ultimately, we sift these things through the scriptures, and whether these things be psyops, whatever, right? Natural disasters, ultimately it comes from Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, right? But we seen a lot of this going on, right? So look, severe storms leave widespread damage, massive power outages across Memphis in the Mid-South. All right, so and this is fair use for educational purposes, if you see. But let's get the demographics like we did in Gary, Indiana. Memphis, Tennessee has a population of approximately 610,000 residents. The city's population is roughly 63% black or African American, 23% white, and 10% Hispanic or Latino. So here is 75% you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right. So as you can see again, all right, it's predominantly you so-called Negroes and Latinos and Native Americans is being hit with another outage. And if you go into So what is Memphis crime rate compared to other cities in the U.S.? Memphis has the highest total crime rate and violent crimes rate among the largest cities in the United States. You see? you see you see that? Overall safety, Memphis ranked last 83rd out of 83rd among large cities analyzed in the Smart Asset Safest Study. Last. You see, so it's deadly there, man. It's not safe. So this crime rate, what you think is going to happen? All right? Crime is going to go up. You see, in Gary, Indiana, crime went up, right? That's what happens, man. These people are trying to put in these psychological operations, that purge-like mentality, all right? But ultimately, don't be surprised, like we seen a video setting up these data centers in their neighborhoods, right? And a lot of energy, water is being taken from those data centers, is being used to operate these data centers. A lot of water it takes to operate these, and energy to operate these data centers. Also, matter of fact, let's just get it. Do Yes, data centers emit radiation, but only in the form of a low-level, non-ionizing electromagnetic fields, EMFs. This is the exact same type of radiation emitted by everyday household electronics like Wi-Fi, routers, television, and smartphones. Yeah, right? But see, that's what they're saying. They put all these different things emitting radiation, low levels, right? But coming from every angle is high levels, man. You see? So, man, we getting close. We getting close, man. We're getting close. All right? And Salaki, you with me? Matthew 24 and verse 22, it reads, except those days should be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days should be shortened, right? Because this man is moving at a rapid rate. All right, let's get that. He's moving at a rapid rate, and he's moving fast. See what's going on in the world. Revelation 12 and 12, it reads, therefore rejoice ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time, right? Because he has a short time. You see? So we're going to continue. As a matter of fact, in the reason, when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman, right, Israel, which brought forth the man-child, right, Yahweh Shai, right? And to the woman were given 2 wings of a great eagle, that she might fly into the wilderness, into her place where she is nourished for a time and times and a half, a time from the face of the serpent, right? But ultimately, that's going into America, coming here to America, slavery, and then, 350 years, right? But the point is, all right, jump down to 17, and the dragon was wroth. So this is the ancient Roman Empire, right? But we can equate that to this dragon today, because this is Rome 2.0. And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. All right, so this man, this Esau Edom is going to come hard on you tribes, man. All right? And the dragon was wroth with the woman and went to make war with the remnant of her seed, which keep the commandments of Yahweh Shai and have the testimony of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. All right? And ultimately, he's going to come down on the elect. But we starting to see it happening in our neighborhoods, right? Where Jake is predominantly living, right? Where Esau Edom is whether these are psychological operations or it's just, the Lord, right? Because judgment must begin at the house of Israel, man. He said, begin at my sanctuary. So it's going to be those that know, those that don't know, but ultimately it's going to be Jacob's trouble, man. We are at the times, we are at the door. We're in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. We at the door where this shit's about to start turning up. All right, so we got to continue to put our prayers, watch and pray. We'll get that. We'll grab one. Watch. Pray. All right, it says Matthew 26:41. It says, watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. Mark 13:33. Take ye heed, watch and pray, for ye know not when that time is, right? The time of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua come, right? Mark 14:38. Watch ye and pray, lest ye enter in temptation. The spirit truly is ready, but the flesh is weak. Right, here you go. Luke 21:36, it reads, watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that should come to pass and to stand before the Son of Man, right? Because there's a lot of shit that's going to come to pass, and we want to escape all those things. All right. Right? Let's get this. 1 Peter 4:7. It reads, but the end of all things is at hand. You see? But the end of all things is at hand. Let's read it again. But the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch until prayer. All right? So when we talk about sober, don't be drunken with the philosophies of this world. Don't be drunken on the things of this world. Don't be entangled with the affairs of this world. All right? And the reason above all things, have fervent charity among yourselves, for charity should cover the multitude of sins, right? But the point was 1 Peter 4:7. Again, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch and pray. Matter of fact, let's light that up. All right, so, yeah, man, so that's it, man. That's it, man. We got to watch and pray, watch and be sober, and continue to look out for these signs. And we're going to see a lot of these things starting to pop up. Like, they're going to pop like popcorn. Like when you put popcorn in the microwave, it pops, pop, and then it just stop popping. That's how these prophecies are coming to pass, man. And if you've been watching and praying, you're on your watchtower, you are, and if you are a watchman, you are sitting, you see what's going on, man. When I go to sleep right now, there's another brother that's going to take is going to be on the watchtower. All right, so we pray this. I pray this edifying. Continue to watch and pray shalom to the whole full life.